Sorry, man. I figured I'd use the facilities and refill my beverages and change into my
Your
appropriate
camera's
attire.
off, by the way.
Oh, you don't need to see me.
Oh, that's fair enough.
You know what I look like. It was straight on the bracket, so I didn't even think about it.
Yeah. Brian turns his camera on, has a full head of hair.
One day I'll get a wig and just pop in with full locks.
That would be so funny.
Telling you, man.
You gotta go for the Dave Grohl look, like the real long, like Tony's hair right now, where it's real long, but it's in a bun, so like you just let it down.
Yeah, but I'm not gonna father a child with another woman. That's not.
Is that what he did, or I just thought he just cheated on his wife? I didn't know he had like a kid with another woman.
It's a love child.
Oh,
yes, yeah, man.
Yeah, that sounds terrible.
Was that in the 90s?
How old is he? No, it's right now.
Oh.
That's what's happening right now. Like,
yeah, man. Are you not?
He's fathering the child right now. This is He's live tweeting it.
Yeah. The licensing deal.
I'm cheating on my wife.
Seriously, man. The sponsorships are crazy.
Nuts. Yeah. Hey, we're gonna. This is
unfortunately Trojan was not a sponsor, and that's where it all went wrong.
Yeah. Looking at right now, a short list of our previous winners. But right now, let's get to the 90s. Thank you for everybody joining us right now. I should probably start this properly. Not having words to start off is not good.
Yes.
Welcome to an XYZ supplemental, which we are now going to be rebranding as Extra YZ.
No more summer supplements.
Summer's over. Unfortunately, we didn't get through these fast enough.
It sounds like the gas station pills you can get, and that's what the issue was.
Hey, but we still got a few days left of summer. Yeah,
there's rhino blood.
When does it? I think this weekend is when fall officially starts. So
okay.
So you're still good with your,
Okay. Yeah. Well, this isn't going to come out before then, so don't matter.
Oh well, damn.
Welcome to an Extra YZ supplemental piece of content.
Inaugural Extra YZ episode, right?
Yeah.
Fair enough.
We are going to be starting our 90s bracket here. We're not going to be finishing. There will be a part 2. But
there's so many.
Let's get into it. I needed enough to fill out brackets, and there came a point where it's like there's too many here and I can't cut some of these out, so I needed to find more, and then there was a lot. So.
Let me just comment real quick that it's really funny that up at the top it says Tommy Pickles screen.
Yeah. Who's Tommy Pickles, Brian? You wouldn't tell me.
He is he's a Rugrat?
He's a Rugrat.
He is a yes. That's really funny that you chose Tommy Pickles and I put Punky Brewster. Mine's in 80s, but I was
gonna say yours is a decade late. Yeah,
it is a decade late, but it is in the same theme. And then Winston representing the Mewtwo movement. That's pretty funny.
Mewtwo is a Pokemon character. That's
I like the joke though. Hey, we're gonna start this off. Listen, I'm gonna tell you this right now. There's gonna be a lot of kids programming on here. There's a fair amount of adult content as well, but
that sounds so bad.
Yeah, I was gonna say, what kind of adult content?
You won't know. You can't show it on here. No. But there was just an explosion, like the 80s, where there was just everything was advertising.
Yep.
So, and there was a lot more children's programming that had theme songs. So just to make you aware of that.
I'm looking forward to it, man. Seeing what's on the list.
We're starting with Coolio singing the Keenan and Kel theme song, though.
Coolio, like the rap?
Yeah, with his hairdo.
Here it goes.
Oh, I love
this. Look at Keenan Thompson, man. Look at him. I believe he's like the longest running cast member on SNL.
He is. Oh, this slap.
It's a good one.
It's very 90s.
Yeah. They're doing the dance.
He looks the funniest.
Do you recognize where
Keenan
Coolio is, though?
Coolio? No.
Brian?
Oh yeah, Gangster's Paradise, Coolio.
No.
Really?
He's in the Globe at Universal.
Oh, what?
Oh, is that where he was? Oh, I didn't notice that. Okay, I did not notice that.
Oh,
Oh yeah,
he
look at that.
is. That's crazy.
Because
Oh
Nickelodeon
wow.
Studios was at
Yeah.
Universal Studios, so they shot
That's
some of
right.
it there.
Oh, that's
Um,
cool.
So
Never saw that show. Never saw that show in my life.
good show.
Never
Good
seen
show.
it.
This is one of the beginnings of the spin-offs from All That, which spoiler we'll see later.
He went on to make a movie, Good Burger, right? Wasn't he?
Both
Yeah.
of them. Yeah, that
Yeah.
was an All That skit.
Oh, really?
So just like they had
Oh.
SNL spin-offs, they had All That spin-offs as
Oh.
well.
So this is Tony's sweet spot. This is where he
Oh,
was.
I'm
wait.
born, I'm living.
So Kel is the guy from Good Burgers who was like,
He's Ed. Welcome to
he's
Good
dead?
Burger. No, his name was Ed.
Oh, Ed. I thought you said he's dead, but he's the one that was like, I don't
Welcome to
speak these
Good Burger,
words.
home of the Good Burger. Can I take your order? Yeah.
Never saw it, but I knew that was a thing.
All right. Going up against one of
Ooh,
the greatest kids
yeah.
TV shows, game shows
I don't know who this
ever.
is. I don't even know what.
Listen to
this.
this. Just listen to the song.
Do it, Rockapella.
Well, she sneaks around the world from Virginia to Carolina. She's a sticky finger filter from Berlin down to Belize. Take you for a ride on a slow boat to China. Tell me where in the world is
Carmen Sandiego.
still their soul inside.
Who's Carmen Sandiego?
We don't know where
You're
she
about to
is.
see her. She's an international thief who would steal things, and the point of the game show was
find her?
educational. It was a geography show, so you'd have to find where in the world Carmen Sandiego was based on geography trivia.
See, the horrible quality is not doing the song any justice.
I was gonna say.
These were a bunch of just weird characters that helped her steal things, but
Carmen Sandiego.
You watched this?
I watched. This was on PBS. This was. I'm hoping they show Carmen Sandiego. She was
With her
this
hats.
tall woman in a big long red trench coat and a big red brimmed hat.
That microphone is not on.
No, no.
Yeah, it's like you don't hear any of these
There-
kids.
That's the
That's
chief.
her, right?
No,
Oh.
she was like, there was the guy who was the host of the show, and she's the one that gave you the questions and information.
All contestants have been briefed regarding game.
All right. Well,
So that's a really bad. I love that song because it's that was Pentatonics before Pentatonics was the thing. Winston. They were
Rockapella?
Rockapella. They did a
Rockapella.
bunch of a cappella versions of rock songs. They were very, very
Really?
good. hmm
Did they do Sweet Child Mine, but a cappella?
I don't think that was a little bit
Not
before their time. Well, no, I guess not. These guys were after their time. They could have done
Yeah.
that. That was out, right?
Yeah.
That's a bad representation. But
They couldn't figure out how to do the guitar solo.
I'm going for that one all the way. Like I
Carmen Sandiego or Keenan and Kel?
I like Keenan and Kel.
Yeah,
it's
it was
cool.
a-
It has that like 90s rap vibes to it.
Yeah, I'm gonna go Keenan and Kel. I
Oh,
love.
boo.
This was a hard one for me. I really
Boo.
love Where in the World is Carmen.
They didn't even
Sandiego.
show me who Carmen Sandiego was. So yeah,
we
they can
still,
pack
where
it
in the
up.
world is she? I
Yeah.
don't know.
Oh, you don't even have to do this one. Just go straight to Friends.
Yeah,
That's
hold
not
on. Nah, we did the original Star Trek, but I feel like this is the better known theme song.
Is this the one with Patrick Stewart?
This is. Patrick Stewart, LeVar Burton.
Reading Rainbow.
Basically, yeah.
The remix.
Captain Slow.
Reading Rainbow. Tell you, we're on to something there.
No, seriously.
Space, the final frontier.
Oh, this is where this is
These are
from?
the voyages of the Starship Enterprise.
Well, that was always how
Its
it started.
continuing mission to explore
Look at that
strange
3D
new
graphics.
worlds,
Winston.
Yeah.
to
type of
seek
stuff
out
you would
new
see in
life
Family
and
Guy
new
now.
civilizations,
Pretty much.
to boldly go where no one has gone before.
So is Star Trek just a?
It was a TV
Is
show,
it-
and they had
what?
movies that accompanied them, but it's a
No.
TV franchise.
No, I mean the U.S. Enterprise. Is it just a space cruise?
Well, they're looking for stuff.
Oh,
Yeah.
They're on track.
This
See,
is where you get
Carmen San Diego is this loud. Winston be rocking.
no, seriously.
where you get Will Wheaton.
Will Wheaton. Will Wheaton.
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 All right.
Will Wheaton.
And here's the one everybody knows. Here's
I'll
Friends.
be there for you. Are you ready? I'm gonna do my clap.
We all have
We
to
won't
do
hear
clap. We yes. I'll have to mime it.
And he's late.
It's a delay in the video, okay?
I mean, the cumulative hundreds of times I've probably heard this song in my
Yeah.
lifetime
Oh my
is
gosh.
crazy.
I
Oh,
was
rest in
watching.
peace, Matthew Perry.
Yeah, I was watching an interview with Lisa Kudrow, and she was saying that this was a nightmare to film because it was
'Cause everyone's
freezing.
wet,
They're
yeah.
all soaked,
yeah.
and Matthew Perry was the only one that kept like morale up because he was just making them
Hilarious.
like a lot of the laughter is him just making jokes and trying to keep everybody
Genuine
in good
laughter.
spirits. Yeah.
Yeah, you already know the answer to this, so you don't
Yeah,
have
that's
to,
that song's iconic. I feel sorry for the Rembrandts because
yeah.
they're like, we have other songs too,
They go, no, you don't. No, you don't.
but we do. I think I do remember another hit from theirs, from them at that time. I can't even remember what it is, but they did have another song that was on the radio for a bit. Law and Order, Jung Jung.
Law and Order. Oh, I love that. I was just gonna say. I will say I love like that genre of like TV shows, like the Law and
shows?
Order, the Hawaii Five-O, you know, stuff like that.
Procedural dramas.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Solving
yeah.
crimes.
Yeah, well, not procedural drama because that would include like Grey's Anatomy. I like the cop stuff. Like that's just,
Okay.
yeah, I always enjoy it as a kid.
Um,
The
It's always-
Drew Carey show
there's-
is a good one. I
I've never
watched
seen the
this
Drew
show.
Carey show.
It was funny. It was very funny.
it's a funny show. Theme song, despite being about Cleveland, is a good song.
It's a musical, and it's great.
All this energy calling me back where it comes from. It's such a crude attitude.
Wait, who's that guy?
That's Ryan Stiles from Whose Line Is It Anyway?
That's right. I love him. He's great. Yeah. I was
That
like,
guy
who
in the
looks
suit behind him was the guy that the late night show.
like- Oh wow.
Craig
Yeah,
Ferguson.
I love.
This is the theme song. This is jamming.
Awful
Hopefully
song.
we'll see.
No, it's a good theme song.
That's what I was gonna say, man.
I
That's
don't
a 90s,
care about
90s
Cleveland,
rocker.
man.
It
Well,
sounds
neither do I,
so
but-
90s, like
Yeah, it's
the
very
vocal
90s.
style. I love it.
Was
I
was
will
Drew
say,
Carey? Sorry, go ahead.
I was just
No,
gonna
go
say, despite the song, Cleveland does not rock.
Yeah,
But
Cleveland
continue.
does not rock at all. I was gonna say, was Drew Carey on SNL or what was he on?
He
He
had the
was
Drew
the
Carey
host
show.
of Whose Line Is It Anyways, man?
After the
Oh.
Drew Carey show.
After the
Yeah.
Drew Carey show.
And after
Okay.
the British guy.
Then he did Whose Line, and then
That's
he
right.
did Price is Right.
That's
there
right.
you
Because
go.
I was
Forever.
like, why does he look so familiar? I couldn't figure out where he was from. That's why. Okay. I loved when Drew Carey was hosting Whose Line, and then I mean I like Aisha too, but Drew just had a lot of funny bits. So
He was
The
good.
Drew
Yeah, that,
Carey
and Ryan
era
Stiles.
was
That's yeah,
Prime. Yeah.
and that's where you know the tall skinny guy.
yes,
And
that's
then
it.
Dietrich, whatever his name is, he went on to, he was an American Housewife. He's in Office Space. I mean, he was in a lot of things. It was a funny show. Yeah, it was a good
Oppositely, the
show.
lady who played Mimi, never seen her
Yes.
again.
No, unless you haven't,
God.
she just looks unrecognizable. You know,
That's
like
true.
Right.
without that crazy makeup.
Law and Order or Drew Carey
Nah,
show.
Drew Carey show. Cleveland
Bum
rocks.
bum. What?
Yeah.
What? Are you
Despite the
joking?
Cleveland reference, it's a way better song. It's a way better song.
Way better song.
No, the doon doon da 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 da. Come on.
Nope, sorry.
Here's
man,
one for you though,
overruled.
Winston.
Oh hell yeah, this is my shit. Oh my god.
Batman, the
Oh,
animated series.
I watched this religiously as a kid. Da-da-da-da-da.
It just sounds like the movies.
I think it was inspired by it, right? I think up for a while.
This
like,
is
I
its
think all
own.
Batman stuff.
This is an original song for this show.
Right, but it sounds like the movies.
It's orchestral.
Yeah. Oh man. I'm like getting nostalgic now. Like this is so crazy.
The animation is so well
good.
done in this show. It's so well done.
I want to rewatch this actually.
Mark Hamill as the Joker.
Yeah, as a Joker, it's
Love it.
crazy.
Lightning.
The lightning. Oh, so cool, man. You know what it is, Tony? This is the Lego Batman theme. It wasn't. It
No.
wasn't Michael
The Lego
Keaton,
Batman
but-
theme is the animated series theme.
Yeah,
It's the other way
I
around.
didn't. Yeah, that's what I mean.
Yeah.
That's what I mean. But it wasn't Michael Keaton Batman. I always thought it was the Michael Keaton Batman theme, but it was
No.
the animated series.
Oh man,
instead.
but put up against
The
the Sopranos.
Oh shit.
Did you watch the Sopranos, Winston?
I watched episodes of. I never like sat through the whole season. It insists upon itself.
It does not.
It does.
It does not. The discourse does maybe, but the show itself does not.
9/11. It's so chill though.
It is. It's
just-
a good feel for this show.
Yeah, man. It's
It, like Friends, is a song by an actual band that's just used.
Yeah.
Again, probably
know.
more recognizable as the theme song for this than it is from the band.
yeah, because I mean the show got so huge.
Did you guys finish watching The Sopranos?
I've never watched The Sopranos.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Never seen it.
It's a
I
mob
watched.
flick.
I didn't watch all of it, but I did watch a good bit of it. The bits I've watched of it are excellent.
I want to tell you right now, Tony, because this is running longer
is.
than it should already. All of chat is saying Batman, and so am I.
Everybody
it's
except my brother who said Bathman, which
Batman.
which I sort of would like to see now.
No, it's funnier. He said Batman will clean up crime.
Oh, so it was intentional. Never mind.
Punny guy.
Yeah.
I'm going Sopranos. I know I'm probably overruled here, but I mean,
Winston?
come on, man.
It's
Sopranos is
Batman.
iconic. You hear that
It is
song, you
Batman.
immediately think of the
Da-na-na-na-na-na.
Sopranos. Boo.
We'll work our way back up. Drew Carey or Batman?
Batman.
Drew Carey.
Hey, hold on. What's chat say?
Oh,
Chat
man.
Terry knew. Yeah.
Just getting steamrolled here.
It's just so good, man. Oh,
It
it's
is
Friends.
good.
It's Friends.
It is. Yeah, I mean, Friends,
Coolio or Remembrance?
Yeah, the Rembrandts.
I don't even know that they make other song, but the Friends song is just so good that it deserves it. So it's Friends.
Did you watch Friends?
Yeah. Okay. Funny story. I'm gonna get this in quick before I forget. I started watching Friends because when I was a freshman in high school, the girl I had a crush on was obsessed with Friends, and she was like, "You need to watch this," and I was like, "Okay, I'll watch it." I binged 2 seasons for it. Didn't care. It was like I'll watch it because I like you, but otherwise, yeah, I was a friend to her, so that's
Yeah, you got friend zoned by watching
I got friend
huh?
zoned. Yeah.
Boy.
but
We're
yeah,
looking at
Friends on.
Friends versus
mu-
Batman.
As much as I like the Batman song, the Friends one just a lot more
Yeah,
iconic.
it is
so.
very.
Okay.
I mean, there's not a person on the world that you play the first notes of that song and they know exactly what it is. So,
Friends
right.
going to the semifinals. On this,
Your brother said, I think Winston described how most guys started watching Friends.
yeah. There was this girl. Yep. hmm
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's it.
Going back a generation, that's how most guys started watching Beverly Hills 90210.
I think that's how any guys watch any TV ever.
Which we might see. We might see later. But first, Buffy.
This is one of those shows that I always heard of but never watch. Was this a CW show?
This was, I
so.
believe. I think this
Yeah,
was
I think
back when
so.
it was the WB before it became CW.
Sarah Michelle Gellar, is that how you say her name?
Yeah. Never heard this theme song, never watched the show. Oh,
Don't know
Allison
any of
Hannigan
One,
was in this. I
one
forgot
time
about
at
that.
band camp.
Yeah.
This has a very Power Ranger feel to the theme song.
Josh
Whedon.
which we will also see again, did a lot of shows with huge cult followings.
Wait, didn't he do the Avengers?
He did.
That's crazy.
Started on
Yeah.
Buffy though. Going up against Rocco's Modern Life. Great Nick tune.
I was gonna say, I hear the didgeridoo. Does this take place in Australia?
He's a wallaby.
Oh, well, there you go. Wallaby.
I think he's the only one that has an Australian accent in the show though.
It's the B-52s.
It is. Brent Heifer.
Never heard this.
I've never heard this either.
I love this B-52s, man.
All right, that was lame.
No, I love. What are you talking about, man? I'm totally for Rocco's Modern Life.
I like Buffy.
Oh, Tony's the tiebreaker.
What?
Going Rocco.
Hold on, let me see what chat say. Buffy auto. It's all Buffy in chat. What's happening?
Oh, Chad does
Hey,
not
does
know what
chat
you're talking
remember
about.
that we're voting on songs, not shows?
Yeah, that's true. I've never seen either of those. Had a neighbor named Buffy. I thought she was kidding when she told me
That
her name,
was
but her name was
fucking
Buffy.
weird. What? That's crazy.
Mhm.
What a weird pairing here, but Wishbone versus Baywatch.
What's Wishbone?
What is Wishbone?
Another PBS show. I'm surprised at both of you.
Well, I wasn't alive at this time.
What's the story, Wishbone? What's this you're dreaming of? Such a
Brian, do you recognize now?
nation on such a little bar.
They would do like classic literature and put this dog into it. There he is as Sherlock Holmes. There's one where he's Hamlet.
Is he related to the dog that was on the Bud Light commercial?
Oh, is he cousins? Maybe.
Buzz McKenzie's more highbrow cousin.
First
Wishbone.
Nepo dog.
Never saw this show in my life.
Yeah, I've
He
never
had
heard
that
this
that
show.
eye patch, which was like
The Spud McKenzie iPad.
What is the story, Wishbone?
Yeah, who knows?
gotta
That was
watch the
getting
show, see
too
which
long.
story he's telling.
Boring themes, sleep. Yeah, that's why I'm
I
saying.
don't even
Going
know
up
what
against
I
Pamela Anderson at the Hoff.
That's the Hoff. If the Hoff makes it, man, that's a double
Wait, I thought
Hoff.
Baywatch was with Zac Efron and them.
Yeah, that's the movie.
Oh,
This is the TV show. of
didn't
which the
even know
movie
there was a
based.
TV show, man. Oh, this is badass.
Tony's
Oh,
got love
there's-
this. This is like metal.
Did you say there's ass?
Yeah.
Is this the
Yeah,
guy
yeah,
from,
the
like, is this
slow-mo
Survivor?
running.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Who's the Survivor? Who sings this theme song?
Oh, this slap. Oh my god.
That's on
Who sings
you.
this?
That's on you guys to do some research.
This totally sounds like. If I'm right, I'm gonna laugh.
There's Hasselhoff.
Oh, that's the guy from Knight Rider.
Exactly.
Traded the car for a boat.
Yeah, that's seriously.
We'll watch till we see Pamela and then we'll move on.
Oh, is that her?
Hey, didn't you see where she was pointing? Pointing that way? You have to use your hands. It's rather impressive.
I missed it. I was looking up.
Let's just
She
say,
was-
Brian, it looked a little cold in that ocean.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Definitely Baywatch. Wait, so hold on. Does what is Baywatch even about? Were they just lifeguards
They're
all the
lifeguards.
time?
They're,
Or was
they're
that-
watching the bay.
Just that's the whole show. Is
I mean,
every
there's a lot of people
episode
drowning
somebody,
off the coast there.
like, do they solve crime or something? Or
Sometimes.
again, all I know about Baywatch is the movie, and in the movie they were like, they had like shut down this drug operation that was going on. So that's why I was like, I don't know how close that is to the TV show.
All right, I'm not sure if I'm impressed with myself or sad that is actually the dude from Survivor.
Is it?
Yes,
All
best
right.
known as Jimmy Jameson, he earned recognition as the frontman for the rock bands Target, not a very successful band, Cobra, and Survivor. He was in Survivor from 1984 to 1989, performing songs for Rocky IV, The Moment of Truth from The Karate Kid, and other Survivor hits. I don't think he sang Eye of the Tiger, though, but that's
No.
bizarre that I recognize that guy's voice from Survivor.
You going Wishbone or Baywatch?
I'm gonna go Baywatch. just 'cause
Yeah,
the
I guess
Wishbone one
Baywatch, just 'cause
yeah.
that's-
It's Baywatch. for
That's
sure.
if this is 90s. That's funny though. That sounded like an 80s hair.
What does
metal song.
chat say about this? Wishbone theme, Wishbone all the way. Yeah, I'm glad we're not taking votes from the chat because
Mhm.
this is awful. All
They
right,
were wrong about Batman though.
Rocco or Baywatch?
Baywatch.
Rocco.
Come on, Tony.
It's
The
Baywatch.
B-52s.
Yeah.
Oh, come on, man. It's the B-52s.
It's the B-52s, but the Baywatch one just hits harder, man. It's.
Are you
it's
sure it had
good.
nothing to do with the imagery?
Mm.
let's do a
I
blind.
don't know.
a
My
blind-
eye was poked out, so I didn't see too much.
let's do a blind listening test, if you will.
We got King of the Hill versus Dawson's Creek.
Oh, nice.
Again, the matchups are randomized and they're wild.
So random, man.
Did you guys watch King of the Hills? It was one of those dry humor shows that I just
I
couldn't
didn't
do.
watch it at the time, but I've watched quite a few reruns.
Yeah, I didn't watch it at the time. I mean, I watched a couple. Why is it backwards?
That way they can show it on YouTube
Yeah.
without getting it taken down.
Oh, that's funny. I watched a couple of them. The one with where he's like, what's his name? The trumpet player. Oh, I'm totally drawing a blank. There's like
Louis
one of those
Armstrong?
things. No. Sergio. Oh my gosh. There's one with a trumpet player. Oh, I'm drawing a blank here. But it was one of those things that I watched a couple of them. They didn't seem that funny, but then going back and watching clips, they were pretty hilarious. Chuck Mangione, that's who I was thinking
Okay.
of. Chuck Mangione makes an appearance in one. Like, why? I don't know, but it was very
What?
funny. Yeah.
King of the Hill going up against another song that was used for a TV theme.
Oh, Paula Cole.
She also wants to know, where have all the cowboys gone?
Yes, I hated that song. So
Oh,
bad.
no, that was a good one too.
Katie Holmes,
Katie Holmes, man.
Scientologist Katie Holmes.
Yep.
Here's a fun fact. Paula Cole sang backup for Peter Gabriel on one of his tours
I did not know that.
before she got kind of big.
This is
And
another
Katie
one of
Holmes
those
looks so young here.
Oh,
It's
my-
crazy.
high school.
Yeah, I was gonna
This
say they were
is-
kids.
Yeah, this is the one where it's like they're all high school. It's all high school problems
Why is
Yeah.
it called Dawson Creek if they're just gonna show the beach instead of a creek?
because that's where they lived.
Yeah, Dawson.
There's no creek.
Well, apparently Dawson finds a creek. You should
Oh.
watch the show.
Okay, all right. I'll go with Dawson Creek. 'Cause I like the way it sounded more than King of the
Yeah,
That
I mean,
is
it's
a
just a
super 90s sound.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's a Paula Cole song, but yeah, I'm gonna have to go for that too. That's another one that was
I think
very,
it's the
very
correct
strongly
answer.
associated with it.
Dawson's Creek, I believe, is appropriately correct.
Paula
Spider
Cole, I
Man.
would always lump in with Sarah McLachlan, same type of music.
Oh, Spider-Man.
Yes. Spider-Man
yeah.
versus Animaniacs. So we had
See, now there's a
Batman
good
the
pair-up.
Batman the animated series. Here's Spider-Man the animated series. You'll notice again the beginning of 3D animation. You
Yeah.
get some of it in here.
This has like a very early like dubstep sound to it.
I'd like to point out that this says high quality down by the title there. This
Yeah.
is Tag the Ripper must put this up.
Yeah, Hobgoblin in the show.
Love Hobgoblin.
Oh man, that guitar sounds so cool though.
Yeah, I love the like electronic
Yeah.
sound to it.
Brian, isn't this the TV show that they based the ride off in in Florida?
It definitely looks like it.
Yes.
It is, right?
When that ride came out, mind blowing. I must have ridden that thing 100 times.
So cool, man.
It's amazing.
So cool. Yeah.
Going up against Animaniacs.
I think this is no contest.
I haven't heard Animaniacs.
It's time for Animaniacs, and we're zany to the max. So just sit back and relax. You'll laugh when you can laugh. We're Animaniacs. Come join the Warner Brothers and the Warner Sister Dot. Just for fun, we run around the Warner movie lot. They lock us in the tower whenever we get caught, but we break loose and bend the moose, and now you know the plot. We're Animaniacs. Dot is cute.
I love that it's explaining things though.
Bill
Bill
Clinton.
Clinton plays the sax.
And the brain who wants to rule the universe. Put feathers flock together, slappy wax them with her purse. Button chases Mindy while Rita sings a verse. The writer's script, we had no script, why bother to rehearse?
Okay, we get the point.
So
They use a lot of celebrity caricatures. There's one where they're like looking for something. They're like, look for Prince. And they like pan the camera over and someone's holding Prince.
Oh, that's
And
hilarious.
they go,
I've seen
no,
that. Yeah.
they go, no, fingerprints. And they just look at him and go, I don't think so. And it's just like, they got away with that. I can't
That's
believe it.
Oh,
That was a very clever show. I
That's
did
so
like
funny.
Pinky in the Brain a lot. I'm gonna have to go with Animaniacs on that, no doubt.
Winston.
For me,
I'm gonna go with Animaniacs. Sounds a lot better because the Spider-Man one, yeah, it was
Ah.
nostalgic, but I like the Animaniacs.
yeah, I mean,
My
it's
vote would
a
have been
classic.
Spider-Man. Just
I mean, it's as a classic show intro. I think the Animaniacs is very self-referential and tongue-in-cheek.
Yeah, I like that. But I like Dawson Creek's more than Animaniacs.
What the heck kind of pair up is this?
it's ours.
Yeah, we set this up.
Yeah, this is our
This is the
fault.
most random.
Paula Cole versus Animaniacs. Now, do you get the reference to their names, Winston?
They're animated maniacs.
Well, it's the Warner Brothers
uh-huh.
because
So-
it's made by Warner Brothers, and the periods that come after the dots. That's why she's named Dot.
Oh, that makes sense.
Yeah.
Okay.
We look at Animaniacs or Dawson's Creek.
Can you gotta remove the just theme song? I mean, one's a song, one's like a regular song, and then one's a theme song. You know, where
I
they-
like Dawson Creek, but that's
I'm gonna
just me.
I'm gonna have to go with it because yeah, as someone who was around in the '90s, you hear that song and you think Dawson's Creek.
Dawson or Baywatch?
Baywatch got 2 good points to him.
It's got 2 big reasons to vote for.
yeah.
It.
Talking about the songs, gentlemen.
The
Yeah,
song
which
and
one is that?
Hasselhoff. What are you thinking, Brian?
We got 2 big supporter of Baywatch over here.
I'm going for Animaniacs. That's a classic intro TV show. Like
It's
intro.
not even a choice.
It's out.
Mm. All right, then Dawson's Creek.
No. Brian wants Animaniacs still. Dawson's Creek or
Sorry, I
Baywatch?
thought it was Animaniacs or Baywatch. Dawson's Creek.
Dawson's Creek. Winston, what's your vote?
I'm gonna do Dawson's Creek. I like the Dawson's Creek song.
All right. Dawson's Creek it is. Which
I'm
means
going Carmen,
that's so
Carmen
funny.
San Diego. I'm going Carmen San
Yeah.
Diego.
Dawson's Creek is going up against Friends.
Oh, how
Oh, come on,
appropriate!
man.
How
Come
appropriate!
on.
Song against song.
Friends.
Yeah, no
It's
question.
Friends. Yeah.
Even though I don't need to hear that song again, but I mean, come on, you cannot deny anybody that hears that. You go to Mumbai and they're like, "Ah, the friends."
Everyone's
Even though it's
clap,
so-
clap, clap, clap. Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah,
exactly.
exactly.
Everywhere you go.
Except in Vietnam where they're offbeat, apparently.
Yeah, that and they sing it, but in Vietnamese.
We're making good time. We'll see how far we get in here. We're looking at 90210
Ooh,
versus
nice.
Party of Five.
wow.
Who was big on this show again? You guys told me before.
Brian Austin Green was married to
Megan Fox,
Megan
right?
Fox for a minute.
That's his only achievement. He's married
Shannon
to
Doherty
Megan
right there in front. She died recently.
Perry, what's his name?
Luke Perry, yeah.
Luke Perry.
Fox. Oh,
Very
This
so
was
cool.
like this was the rival show to Dawson's Creek.
really?
It's the same show with different people. It's just like here's a bunch of teenagers at the beach having teenage problems.
Rich teenage problems.
This is the lady
yes.
that died?
Yeah.
Don't know who this is.
Ian Ziering right there. He was in Sharknado.
Wow. How far his career has fallen, right?
There he is.
He's dead too, isn't he? No, Brandon.
Luke Perry. Luke Perry was on Riverdale, I think.
Yes, he was.
That's why I know of him.
Brian Austin Green wanted to be Vanilla Ice.
Oh, really?
Tori
Tori
Spelling,
Spelling. Yeah, she's unfamiliar.
daughter of TV magnate Aaron Spelling.
Don't know. who
Super
that is.
Nepo baby. And James Eckhouse has the dad.
Man, this song sucks so bad.
Yeah.
All right, Party
Well,
of Five.
Let's see if you like this one better.
They have Campbell and friends.
30-second. I love it already. Oh yeah,
Matthew
this
Fox
slaps.
of Lost.
F. Campbell?
She's unfamiliar. Jennifer Love Hewitt.
Who is this? Is this the Bodines? Who did that song?
You're
that was
research. You're the
fire.
research man.
Oh man.
Man, Party of
That was-
Five is gas.
It
Party
was
of Five,
very much like
90210.
Friends, huh?
Party
I'm
of
thinking-
Five. Brian, what do you think?
Party
No?
of Five.
Oh, yeah, okay. So we're all in agreement there.
Let's see if I was right. If I stored that bit of unnecessary.
Party of Five for me as well.
It is the Bodines, man.
Why do you know these, Brian?
I don't know. I told you, man. This stuff just
Oh,
sticks in my
hell
head.
yeah! Mighty Morphins? You don't even have to show me Darkwing Ducks, man.
We're starting with Darkwing Duck then because it's
Okay.
a good one.
You like that, man?
Not HQ, Brian. Just so you know.
No, definitely. English.
Oh, that's pretty good, though.
With my speech impediment.
This is the voice of Winnie the Pooh.
Really?
This is Jim Cummings.
Jim's doing what? That chorus slapped though.
That was not Jim Cummings. That was somebody else. But
So is he like a private investigator type thing, or is he a superhero?
he's kind of like a Batman for, yeah, it's in the same universe as DuckTales. So
He's
Oh,
a duck man. He's a
okay.
duck man.
there's a lot of crossover between some of those. So his sidekick was also, he's the same guy who drives the plane in DuckTales.
Oh, okay.
I can't think of his name off the top of my head, but it's definitely playing on the like R&B slant that the 90s is going
Yeah.
into.
That's what I was gonna say.
But
Oh,
it's going up
all-time
against
classic.
Mighty Morphin Power Rangers.
It's upbeat rock music.
After 10,000 years, I'm free. It's time to conquer Earth.
Alpha, Rita's escape.
Zordon.
Man, that little RIP to the Yellow Ranger. Oh, Power Ranger. Fun fact, did you know he's in prison? I think he murdered his roommate.
You got to use those Zords responsibly, man.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Vulcan Skull.
So
Man.
good, man. Those are just toys. This is just a toy
Yes.
commercial. Exactly.
The one that I never had that I always wanted.
So cool.
Go to my cousin's house. He had a freaking Megazord.
Oh,
So jealous.
man. Same. Mighty Morphins for me.
I think there's no question there. I mean,
Did you watch that, Brian?
No, that was. But I
Just now?
because-
Yes, he did.
Yes, I did. I was watching, and that song is. I knew the song, and I never watched the show. So I mean, that means, yeah, Mighty Morphin Power Rangers, no doubt.
The guitar.
But yeah,
Party of
Just the
Five.
guitar in that
Yeah.
is, ooh.
But yeah, Austin St. John, the guy that played the Red Ranger, totally murdered his roommate. Not even
partially.
joking.
He did not partially murder his roommate. Totally murdered. him.
It's just
Yeah.
Completely.
Party of Five or Power Rangers.
I'm going Party of Five.
Oh shit.
Super 90s.
I gotta stand 10 toes
I
down
was
on
gonna.
Mighty Morphins.
I figured
yeah.
you would. I figured there's no way you couldn't.
And
Yeah,
it's
we
moving
gotta-
forward.
Yeah.
Let's go.
Absolutely. Our next matchup, Boy Meets World and Tailspin.
I don't even know what Tailspin is.
We're only watching the first. It's like, here's the theme song from every season. I went, oh, we don't need this.
Fred Savage's brother.
Is this the one Topanga was on?
Yes.
That's all I know about the show.
That guy that's the teacher was something else. I want to say he was the voice of Kit in Knight Rider, but I'm not certain about that.
What was this show even about?
A boy meeting the world.
I miss when TV show would tell you what it was about at the beginning.
Yeah.
Are we getting Topanga in this?
That's all I was gonna say.
No. Apparently she was at.
Okay, I'm not going
There
through
you
the
go.
rest of this. She's in
Yeah.
there somewhere, just not
Okay.
season
So
one,
cle-
apparently.
Clearly not season one. They're like, we need something for the ratings.
Right.
We don't have the right demographic. Versus what is this show?
Tailspin?
Tailspin?
What's this about?
Baloo from Jungle Book and King Louie run a cargo shipment.
Wait, this can't
Company.
be canon.
King Louie right there. Rebecca's the manager, and Kit something. I don't remember his name. He's got some like weird boomerang thing he rides on. Yeah.
Where was Mowgli during this?
Good use of the stereo in the headphones, though.
I was gonna say. Look at the Green Goblin glider.
Never heard of it. Not thrilled with their like recycling of Disney story characters, but that's a good theme song.
Yeah, I like it more than Boys Meet World, so there's that.
Agreed. Tailspin. Moving on.
Sailor Moon.
This
Oh, hell
is
yeah.
the beginning of the American age of anime.
Oh, I
Um,
love that.
I will say, for people listening to this, I did use the English version of this. Figured it was more iconic for the US here.
It's funny, man. I know what
Oh,
Sailor
it had
Moon
the
is.
Star Wars intro.
Never heard the theme song. Never watched a second of the actual cartoon, but I knew what it
I
is.
watched
This
it
is
a
a
little
good
bit as
theme
a
song
kid.
too.
Yeah, I only watched the Japanese version.
Gee. This is not a good theme song.
What?
Because it's dubbed, Brian. It's the Japanese version is better.
This is the same feel as the Pokemon theme song.
That's what I was gonna say.
Hey, everybody loves the Pokemon one. These were like the two big, those two and Dragon Ball Z. That was like the
Who's that guy name again?
Guy
Oh,
Fawkes.
Tuxedo Rex.
Tuxedo. Yeah, that's right. Tuxedo Rex. Yeah.
All right, I won't listen to the reprise.
Dang, chat.
but-
You guys not rocking with Sailor Moon? Dang, chat. All right. Play dinosaurs.
That was not a good theme song, man. It sounded like 12-year-old girls like reading off a paper. I was not.
That's
I was not
because
feeling
it's
it.
Brian.
It's anime, Brian.
Brian
You can't
doesn't
expect too
understand.
I don't understand that. I don't. I'll be the first to admit that.
much. Dinosaurs. What's this?
This was like if Muppets, dinosaurs,
gosh, I
and the
remember this show.
Flintstones came together.
Yeah, but it's
What?
like live.
Or the
it's like live
Honeymooners.
action puppet. Yeah, it's This was a sitcom.
Sinclair? I can't remember his first name. It was the Sinclairs. Yeah.
I'm home.
What?
Like the fact that he says that. Yeah.
That's so creepy.
Yeah,
Son
it
had a
was weird.
mohawk.
The baby was cute.
Not the mama.
Oh my god, this creeped me the fuck out.
Yeah. Just takes the Muppet weirdness a step further.
It's how faded everything looks. Just make it so much more creepy. Like
Brian
it makes my
Henson.
skin crawl.
That's what happened
Yes.
after Jim Henson died. He came up with shit like that.
Oh my god.
Do we
I'm gonna
like?
vote Sailor Moon off the fact that I didn't like how
I'm
dinosaurs
gonna.
look.
Yeah, I didn't like Sailor Moon, but dinosaurs was weird. So Sailor
Yeah.
Moon.
Say okay.
Tony's going
However,
Sailor
I can
Moon
get
regardless.
wins here. I'll take them. I love Sailor
Yeah,
Moon. Man.
exactly.
We're looking at Tailspin versus Sailor Moon.
Oh, geez, these are like two I don't even know. I like Tailspin, but I mean, I'm not digging my heels in for anything here.
I'll do Sailor Moon. I still like Sailor Moon more than Tailspin. Tailspin was alright, but I don't know. I like the.
Tony's making a face.
I think Tailspin's the better song.
Yeah,
yeah,
yeah. If
fair
you're
enough.
going merit, song merit,
Tailspin or Power
Oh.
Rangers?
Power Rangers, man.
Power Rangers.
All the way.
That is going to take us to the other side of this bracket with more anime. And we're looking at Pokemon versus Doug.
What is Doug? Is that an anime? There it is, Brian. That's Mewtwo. Very best.
Oh, it sounds like a 10-year-old boy singing it, though. Because it's about a 10-year-old boy.
Oh man, it's so good. The first season was iconic. Gyarados.
Dratini? Yeah.
Come
Just
on,
name 'em
gotta
off.
get them all. Yeah.
Tentacruel?
Freaking Brock.
Brock? Misty? Gary?
Yeah.
Team Rocket?
Oh man.
Sing words.
There's Joy?
That's what songs are, Brian. No words.
It's just words and noise.
Oh man, it's so good. I love it.
Gotta sell some toys and cards.
That's it. Yeah, that's
Yeah.
it. All right, well, what's Doug?
What started as
Doug?
the video game? You
Wait,
mentioned
what?
all the
Oh,
things
yeah, that's
except
right.
the
Yeah,
origin
yeah.
of this series, which is a video
A
game.
video game, yeah,
Oh.
in black and white at that. So
Going
what's Doug?
Up
This
against
is Doug.
Doug. Not. This was a Nicktoon originally. It ran for a few seasons, then Disney bought it, and it got real bad. But this is the original. All mouth noise.
Like Bobby McFerrin.
There's
You
Doug.
look like a Doug.
Patty Mayonnaise.
Her name is Patty Mayonnaise.
Her name is Patty Mayonnaise.
Oh, God. Rose in love with Patty Mayonnaise.
The bully
Oh, where?
Roger.
That's where this guy's from?
Roger
I've seen
Klutz.
him. Yeah.
Best friend Skeeter.
All right,
This
yeah,
was
that's-
this was squarely in the center of 90s like squiggle line
yeah.
animation. It's just like
we once Yeah.
Everything moved all the time. It was weird.
Yeah.
Like AI.
Yes,
Right.
sort of.
That's creepy.
I like Pokemon, so
I like
Chad-
Doug, but
Chad
I mean,
like Pokemon.
I mean, everybody likes Pokemon, so
To Pokemon, gotta catch 'em all.
No, Chin Pokemon was something else. That
So
was
what's Chin Pokemon?
Chin Pokemon's from South Park.
Oh, that's right. To Pokemon. Yeah, it was on the game too. Yeah.
Pokemon's moving forward. We got more Nickelodeon shows.
Larissa.
Larissa explains it all.
does she
Was this
explain it
kind
all?
of was this
This
kind of like
is-
Adam Ruins It?
Melissa Joan Hart.
This is pre
Don't know.
Sabrina, huh?
Yes.
Before she was a teenage witch.
Of the 90s graphics and special effects.
Yeah, way cool.
The weird thing about this show is she had this guy friend, not a boyfriend. She had this dude. He would just lean a ladder up against her house and climb through her bedroom window.
And it was okay.
Yeah, I was always like, that's not. As a child, I went, that's not
Yeah.
cool.
He watched a lot of Friends. Can you tell?
Going up against Rugrats. Also,
Didn't-
squiggle lines.
Didn't like Rugrats at all as a kid. I always thought the animation creeped me the hell out.
It was always the block, the 1 hour
Yeah.
block of Rugrats and then Doug. Watched a lot of it.
It was on Nick, right?
These were like the original Nicktoons.
Yeah. I don't like how like the color looks so flat and matte. You know what I mean?
It's 90s.
Yeah.
This is weird.
Yeah. Did you ever watch Rugrats, Brian?
No.
It's disgusting.
This is like scary ass music and having a bad dream.
That's what I'm saying.
Demented carnival music. Yeah,
It's
no.
supposed to be reminiscent of like a nursery
Funhouse?
rhyme, lullaby, mobile, like a baby's mobile.
Okay.
Um,
Demented Funhouse. Yeah, I'm going for Clarissa just because
Clarissa.
the Rugrats
Yeah.
is weird.
I would have went Rugrats. I think a lot
Don't
of
you have a Rugrat shirt? I swore I've seen you wear a Rugrat
me.
t-shirt.
I wish I did. That'd be awesome.
Oh.
I don't.
Yeah, it's funny. I've only seen the only shows I've seen of these are the nighttime sitcoms, the parties
I
of five.
like I said in an earlier show, I'm enjoying the fade of Brian knows all the early stuff and Winston
Yeah.
knows nothing. To
Yeah.
Brian's going, I have any idea what this is, and Winston's going,
Yeah,
I love
yeah.
this.
Oh, yeah.
There you go, man.
It's because at this point
Let's
Brian's
flip
in
it.
college. That's the issue.
that's right.
He's out partying and drinking more than watching TV.
That is true.
We
That
got-
is true.
Pokemon versus Clarissa.
Pokemon.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I think that's a given. It's
Right.
funny when some of them are like obvious choices.
Right. Eureka Castle and
I don't know any of. Oh, well, I think I know Tiny Toons. No idea what Eureka's Castle is.
don't know either of these.
Was this a Nickelodeon show?
This was aNickelodeon show. This was
Oh.
a like
Oh no,
Preschool.
Winston,
Preschool
no. Winston's gonna have nightmare fuel.
Yep. That guy's giving me
I might even
nightmares.
too. Jeez.
Yeah.
My castle music box.
This was like
What?
Nickelodeon's response to Sesame Street, kind of.
Here we go.
Oh,
Dude, I don't
really?
like- do not like this.
Magellan the Dragon,
Well, I know.
Batley,
Oh, I've seen that bat guy. Yeah.
Guys,
Thing in Fish Fountain. That's just what it was called.
Ready?
1, 2.
1, 2, 3.
See, people talk about like TikTok brain rot. Look at this. This is the real brain rot.
Who, me?
The bad guy is the most normal looking one out of all of them.
It's weird.
That's Eureka.
It's you.
She was like the
Gee, what a wonderful
Wizard?
place to be.
what you call her.
Castle.
Castle. Castle.
Us, they, me, you,
1, 2, 3.
Yeah. No.
Oh my god.
The
that
90s was a
creepy.
strange time. I will admit
Yeah,
that.
never show me
Oh.
that again. What the
yeah,
hell?
man. Yeah.
Going
did
up
not
against this
Tiny
just was like
Toons.
more of Animaniacs to me.
It's like Looney Tunes character.
It's like
Tiny
young
Toons,
Looney
I
Tunes
think
character.
yeah,
We're tiny, we're toony, we're all a little.
this is totally like Animaniacs.
Oh yeah.
We're invading your
I
team.
mean, it's more Warner Brothers stuff.
Yeah.
We cracked up all the sensors. On tiny adventures, get a dose of comedy. So here's at the acres, it's a whole wide world apart. Our home sweet home, it stands alone, a cartoon work of art.
Let's rip where rejected. Expect the unexpected.
On Tiny Toon Adventures, it's about to start.
They're furry, they're funny.
They're Baz and Buster Bunny. Montana Max has money. Elmira is a pain. He's hunting
And plucky.
Dizzy Devil, yucky. Furball,
Dizzy Devil, not the Tasmanian Devil.
At Acme University, we earn our Toon degree.
The Toon degree.
Since 1930,
Handle.
They're learning to be Looney Tunes. Yes.
Oh, no wonder they didn't look like the other Looney Tunes.
and now
Steven Spielberg presents.
Steven
Yeah.
Spielberg also presented Animaniacs.
Yeah,
That's pretty cool.
I think that's no question. That
Yeah.
freak show of a puppet weirdness is not.
Yeah.
Not
Now you
moving
know.
on.
Now you know how I feel when you play like Fraggle Rocks and like.
Don't.
friggin' Sesame
This is still
Street.
my childhood. Don't.
but it was like
Oh.
it's so creepy looking, man.
Tiny
All right,
Toons.
Tiny
All right.
Toons moving on.
Warner Brothers strong.
South
presence.
Park.
Oh,
South Park started in the very, very late 90s.
let's
No
play cool,
way.
man.
That's super cool. It's the same theme, right? Yeah.
I'm going down
Down South Park.
Mr. Hanky.
Wait, the original season had the singer guy. They don't animate the singer dude no more.
Heading on up south, I'm gonna see if I can't unwind. So come on down South Park and meet some friends.
Some
of mine.
friends of mine. That's pretty good.
So Winston, you may not know that's Les Claypool, bass player and singer Primus. If you've ever heard of the
Did
band
not-
Primus?
How do you know these things, Brian? Why do you know all of these singers?
Bryant, you may recognize this. Bryant's job is to drink and know things.
Yeah, that's the whole.
Tyrion Lannister,
Yeah.
but much taller.
he is the Tyrion of the
So funny.
podcast. Going up against the same group who performed Mighty Morphin Power Rangers.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
I've never watched this, so I don't know. What
listen
this
to the
sound like.
guitar. You'll just go, oh yeah, okay.
High quality, Tony.
Right now.
It is high quality. Oh yeah.
You listen
I
to the
do know
guitar,
this
you go,
song.
of course they did this and Power Rangers.
Yeah. Obviously butt naked.
Because he's Wolverine.
Yeah.
Though it's more surprising that Storm isn't. Like, for a
Right.
long time when she first shows up in comics,
She was just naked, right?
she's
Yeah.
undressed a lot. Like, when Charles Xavier finds her in Africa, she's
Yeah.
just standing on the top of a mountain,
naked.
buck naked. And he has to be like, you should come with me and put on some clothes.
Or not.
They weren't allowed to show that in a children's show. Yeah, it sounds just like the Mighty Morphins theme. I see. But I'll pick South Park though, just because I like the singing in South Park a lot more.
I gotta go X-Men.
What about you, Brian?
Ooh,
You're gonna break the tie
so,
here.
man.
The X-Men sound real good with the guitar stuff, but the South
I mean,
Park.
I'm a Primus fan, sure, but I think X-Men's a better song there for an intro.
Ah, what? That's
It's
crazy.
just the better song. Like, South Park
The
is
guitars
fun,
sound
but
great, yeah, but I don't know. I like the "Come on down to South Park."
Tiny Toons versus the
Oh, it's
X-Men. That's
X-Men.
just funny.
Yeah, it's X-Men.
Brian?
Tony, I'm going Tiny Toons.
What?
It's the X-Men. It don't matter.
Okay, I was about to say.
That's fine.
X-Men versus Pokemon.
Pokemon. I have to stand 10 toes on it.
Brian.
Oh man, I don't know. I'll make you be the tiebreaker. I'm gonna go X-Men on that one.
Man. Man, don't do this.
You set
Great
it up
setup,
that way,
Brian.
man.
Listen, only because I was going to do the same thing to you, X-Men's
I
moving
know.
forward.
What?
Oh.
Because listen, I was going to say X-Men and then Brian said it too and I just went I can't back down now.
Oh my god.
Which
no way.
means
Oh, that's
Oh, it's a
funny.
band. That's great.
Yeah.
Which means we've got the same artist going up against themselves.
Oh, that's
Which
fantastic.
of their songs do we like better? Do we like X-Men or we like Power Rangers?
Power Rangers.
Power Rangers, yeah.
Power
There you
Rangers,
go.
no question.
I think so. I think the guitar is better in Power Rangers.
Yep.
I think it's the chant. Go Power Rangers.
It does have words. That's
what I was
true.
gonna say. Yeah.
I mean, I didn't even watch it, and I know that. So
It was. I think it was iconic. It's a
We
toys
have-
commercial.
We have 20 minutes left. Should we continue? Should we try to get through the last bracket?
last bracket of 16.
Mm-hmm.
I don't
Wait,
think
we only
can.
have one more. Like,
We have one more
Oh.
bracket to do.
of
This
16?
one took us about 30 minutes. What are we thinking?
No.
Yeah.
no.
We'll save it for the next
We're
one.
gonna call it
Yeah.
short here.
Yeah.
Let's get a preview, and I want to see how many I know and how many I'm gonna fight about, or how many you're gonna fight about. You and Winston.
I'll show you.
Or how many Brian's know?
I'll show you the next two. I don't want to give too
Okay.
much away.
Okay.
Okay, fair enough.
Okay. I do want to preview just to
The
see.
X-File.
X-Files up against all that.
Oh.
What is all that?
That is the Nickelodeon version of SNL.
SNL,
This is where Amanda Bynes comes from, Keenan and Kel.
We talked about this before.
Yeah, we talked about it at the beginning when we talked to Keenan and Kel.
That's
This
right.
is where Good Burger
Right.
comes
No,
from.
I know you referenced it, but okay. So that was a show with all of them. It was like a sketch show.
Yes, it was a sketch comedy show with kids.
Nick Cannon was on it?
Yeah, he was on
Oh,
later
Britney
seasons.
Spears. Yeah, Britney Spears' sister was on this. Jamie.
Jamie Lynn Spears was on later
Yeah.
seasons.
Yeah.
There's a lot
okay,
of
so
talent that came out of that show.
Did you have access to Nickelodeon?
I did, yes.
I didn't watch it at all. They didn't have it in Vietnam.
Okay.
Yeah.
You know
so
what?
That's the
Oh, go ahead.
no. So that's where that seems to be where a lot of these shows are from. A lot of Nickelodeon shows.
I think they had like almost like a dominance going on in the
They did.
late
You'll see
90s.
that it switches in the next decade. Disney really takes over again, and a lot of these came from. I would go and like look up a list of like top 90s theme songs. So a lot of these came from there. This isn't just like Tony bias because I put together the list.
He
This
did.
is
Hey, Winston.
Chad is telling us to watch a documentary on Nickelodeon. I'm okay.
Oh, the thing
I
about
don't-
the touchy
about
Nickelodeon.
Dan
Yeah,
Schneider.
yeah, man.
I'm okay. I'm good
Yeah.
off of that.
That looked good, but I didn't want to watch it because it was the
There's-
subject matter. Yeah.
Yeah, and there's that new one that came out on Hulu about Chowstar, how like famous like kids actor and how it affected their life. I haven't seen it, but I heard it's good.
Well, what's funny is I'm watching all this like Party of Five. A lot of those, like Matthew Fox went on, he did Lost. Nev Campbell has been in a Scary Movie, and she had a career. Lacey Chabert was in like what Clueless or Mean Girls. So they all seem to have careers, but like a lot of these other people, you're like you never saw them again
Yeah.
after these shows. They didn't really have huge careers. So yeah, being a child star, man, that's gotta
It
that's gotta be
seemed
tough.
terrible. Yeah.
And then to even if you make it through to come out normal, I can't even imagine.
Generous. Now there too.
Another preview.
Bear in the Big Blue House. Barney's in front. I love Barney. Never seen Bear in the Big Blue House.
Two like preschool level shows.
I did again. Only saw this with my kid. I did enjoy Bear in the Big Blue House. Plus the puppeteering in it was pretty amazing.
Yes.
Barney,
There are
that's funny that you.
It's more Jim Henson stuff, man. Sorry.
Oh God.
Listen,
Barney,
you got to
that's
realize
funny that you would say that he was hated. Barney
Who,
became
Barney?
hated. Yeah, oh,
he
yeah.
became hated, but he was huge.
Yes, he was
Was it-
beloved,
was-
and then he became hated.
Everywhere.
Yes.
Was he
Just like
hated
Hootie and the Blowfish.
because was he hated because they found coke in his tail or something like that?
No,
No.
it was just the
Oh.
obnoxious "I love you, you love
Yeah,
me."
yeah. That's
We're big
super
happy
annoying.
family songs. When I worked at Universal Studios, I knew I was friends with the guy who worked at the costume department in the Barney, whatever the Barney exhibit was there, and even
Oh,
they,
jeez.
because they
They hear it so much. Right?
yes, I mean, granted they're backstage, but they were constantly in the
Oh
queue.
my
That
God.
song was Barney songs on loop all day would be
That
enough
would
to drive
drive
you mad.
me
Yeah.
insane. Yeah, literally.
Again, it
But-
came out. I was 4 or 5.
Oh, so you were probably the sweet spot, right?
As a child, I was like, had a, if it was paid, I highly doubt it. My parents wouldn't have paid for it, but part of the Barney fan club. Like, I got stuff in the mail, and I
Baby Bob
was
send you postcards.
big as a kid. And then you go to school, and then it started turning, and you
Yeah.
just go, I can't let anybody know about this.
Oh, so you were there for the turning of the tide when it became it was
yeah.
no longer. Oh wow.
That's
And
hilarious.
it was to the point where I'm going to, and I have to look for this. I know I have it at my parents' house somewhere. I have a vintage Figment the Dragon shirt from Epcot,
Oh,
who is a
jeez.
little purple dragon.
Yeah.
And boy, did I get made fun of for wearing that shirt, because everyone's like, "Is that Barney?" And it's like,
Oh,
well,
really?
can't wear this anymore.
Oh,
Yeah.
That's
man.
hilarious.
Yeah.
Wait, so was the whole thing about him hiding, like the actor hiding coke in the tail, was a rumor? Or
No.
was that real?
I think
No,
that
you.
was
I
a
thought
ru-
you
I-
said that, and I was like, I've never heard that before.
I've never heard that either.
That was like one of those kind of like childhood playground
Urban myths, huh? Oh,
yeah, like the coke and menthol thing, like how it not coke and menthol, pop rocks and
Mentos.
coke.
Oh, Pop Rocks and Coke.
Yeah, yeah,
okay.
yeah. It was like one of those things, but like
Snopes
they were-
that info. I
yeah,
didn't ever hear that. No, it was just one of those things where, I mean, people were like beating up Barney characters when they made appearances. It just became so annoying
Oh,
to the general
hilarious.
public.
And it's weird. It was just, yeah, it was like, it was this
It is
very,
false.
very precious childhood character that
Beloved by
just,
kids everywhere. Yeah.
and it's just like mob mentality took over from somewhere. I don't know where it started, but it turned quick.
Wow, that's
It just
interesting
got
that you were
hated.
there at the turning point. I mean, I was too old, but yeah, I mean, Barney was kind of everywhere and did get kind of annoying, but I would say no less annoying than like when Frozen came out and Let It Go was
Oh,
everywhere.
yeah, it was
I mean,
everywhere.
everybody,
Yeah.
I don't think people were going around beating up Elsa appearances.
No, but it was also
like
at
the
a time
same
where
thing.
you first of all, they're women, you can't do that.
Yeah.
But it's things like that where it's just like, it's this big costumed character. It's okay to hate on it because of that.
He's a big dumb purple dinosaur.
Yeah.
Did you guys?
I don't know.
Did you guys have Teletubbies over here or no?
We did. That's a UK, that's British programming, but we did get that.
I grew up watching Teletubbies and Barney. They were like almost like a 2-block thing on the TV. Like they would show you
Oh,
one and then
really?
the other one after. Yeah.
I also remember, it may have been more towards, again, I got
Teletubbies
children's
were
programming.
crazy.
Then my brother's 4 years younger than me, so I got more children's programming longer than I should have.
Right. Yeah.
And then my sister is 12 years younger than I am, so I got hit with it again like a decade later. So I can't
Okay.
tell you
Right.
where this was, but I remember also watching a lot of Bananas in Pajamas.
What the hell is
Bananas in
that?
pajamas. Yes.
I've never heard of that.
Oh, there were
Exactly what
before
you think.
move on-
It's anthropomorphized bananas in pajamas.
Oh god.
That's it.
Before you move on to that, though, there was a thing not that long ago. I mean, it was a long time ago, where everybody was worried that Tinky Winky of the Teletubbies was gay because he had a triangle.
Oh, that's
on
right.
his head.
Yeah, I
there was
remember
that
that.
whole thing.
I don't
Tinky-
think it was that. I think it was that it was a boy Teletubby that carried a giant purse. I don't think it
Oh,
had
is that what
anything to
it
do with
was?
a dingle dangle on his head.
Well, one of some religious guy was calling out Tinky Winky because of his triangle.
Yeah.
But that show, I was much older, and
They're creepy looking, man.
that show was so weird, man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was like,
Sun
who
and
came
all
up
that.
with this? It
The
was
baby
so
in the
bizarre.
sun, and yeah, a lot of.
It's the fact that they don't have eyebrows. I think that's what makes them look so
Well,
creepy.
it was the fact that there's not a lot of language in it. Like most kids
Yeah,
programming to
yeah.
that point was like educational kind of stuff. You're either
Mhm.
trying to teach numbers, ABCs, or at least like dealing with your feelings and stuff like that. Teletubbies was the beginning of mind rot. 'Cause
Dude,
there was
hang on.
there
It was
was
brain rot.
nothing
Hang
to
on,
it.
man. We always talk about, accidentally mentioning things and then them popping into the universe, which, Winston, we need to get better at what we manifest.
right.
I just Googled this, and it says Teletubbies Tinky Winky star sadly died at 52 after being found in unusual circumstances. This is from
What?
This was in August, the end of August 24th, 2024.
Weeks ago.
No.
Yes. Tragically passed away after relocating from London for a fresh start, according to a friend. Let's see. 52-year-old Simon Shelton Barnes reportedly succumbed to hypothermia after being discovered on a Liverpool street on the morning of January 17th, 2018.
Oh,
wait.
He froze to death.
Yeah, but why is this just now coming out
No,
if he died?
I see what you mean. I looked up the article. It was from August too. Yeah, that's weird.
He just, I guess I still don't understand why if this was like happened then, why this story is just now.
Maybe it got updated or something.
I don't know.
Yeah.
Like what?
But that's weird. Yeah.
What a weird. That's bizarre and unfortunate that this guy froze on the streets of Liverpool. Okay, enough internet for me for today.
Damn.
That's just
All right.
bizarre.
Yep,
That took a dark turn.
Boy, did it.
We need to stop manifesting all these people dying, man. It's awful.
Hey,
yeah, it went.
Podcast XYZ takes the nation by storm, becomes the good-hearted, silly, nonsense that makes some people laugh.
We went
That's
from
what I'm manifesting.
Barney to Teletubbies and somehow back to X-Files.
Yeah,
Weird.
Yeah.
But
jeez,
I'm going to wrap us up for right now.
90s part 1.
90s part 1 is done.
Right,
and
so
we're
the
here.
earlier the better. All right, right here, right now.
We're here.
Here we are.
I don't know who's in chat, but we're starting. Actually, let me go ahead and in our site and do my job.
Pin the tail on the honky. See, there we go. Is that past Winston?
No, I don't get what that means. What does that mean?
I'm not going to take the time to explain what honky is to Winston.
Good.
What is honky? Is that like a term?
It's a synonym
It's a
for
term.
cracker, Jack.
Oh.
I'm not doing an intro now because our original 90s one, 2.5 months ago, it's like waking up
We
from
didn't forget.
It's like waking up from a long sleep.
Yeah,
I should have changed my name to Rip Van Winkle.
You've got the beard.
No, I shaved it. It's short beard now. But all right. We are going to continue our 90s bracket after an extended hiatus, we'll call it.
Right.
We're like 9/11. Never forget.
We're still in the 90s. That's where you're too early.
Oh, dang. We're right there. We're on the cups of it. Sorry, go on.
And we're going to start here.
Okay, this is where we left off with the 90s theme song. Sailor Moon was like a regular on the TV. Oh, that one won, I guess.
It was
huh?
Toonami.
Yeah. We're going to go right into X-Files versus All That. So,
X-File. Oh, hell yeah.
I think Stranger Things got inspiration from this.
I think so.
yeah,
Kinda got-
supernatural show.
I mean, this just was this say this go anywhere? No, we're just.
No,
we
I
just-
mean, this
think
is
it's just
basically it. But there's no real motion. It's all like,
It's the Microsoft PowerPoint presentation.
it definitely has a look.
I was waiting for this. I'm like, X-Files is a show that I never watched.
Yeah.
It was just like vaguely aware of it, but just not in my wheelhouse at the time.
Right.
So for me, the X-File theme song wasn't so much famous, more like it became a thing because of a meme. So that's why I know of it. Like, I've
course it
never
did.
seen it.
Yeah.
But yeah.
We're
what's all that?
discovering that the sum total of Winston knowledge is memes and Family Guy.
No, literally, that's it. That's where
Next
I get
show,
my info
Winston,
from.
how you feel about SNL?
Oh, I love SNL. Oh, is all that like the kid version of SNL?
This is
right?
Nickelodeon's SNL.
Wasn't Timberlake on this?
Stop.
No, Keenan,
Look and watch.
right?
Keenan.
Ready yet? Get set. It's all that.
Oh yeah.
Or
The
see Keenan on
90s.
this? Oh, this bang.
Kane and Tom. Or there's Kel.
There you go.
No, that's
Kel.
Kel. This is Keenan, right?
This is so 90s.
This is a banger, though. Was it that kid from?
There he is.
There you go.
There's Keenan.
Baby Keenan.
This is his Aftermath.
Dan Schneider.
This is where he started, man.
Drama noted, right, Brian? Is that
Yeah,
or,
scandal noted.
noted?
Scandal
Yeah.
noted, yeah.
Yeah, this was Keenan's Mighty Ducks. And what was the movie he was in where he went to fat camp?
Good Burger?
No, there was a movie where he was one of the kids that went to fat camp, and that was the
Oh man,
premise.
that was so 90s though. I mean,
Yeah.
I think you got to go with all that. I never
Yeah.
saw that show, but I mean that just if you played that and you had to guess what decade, it would be like that came from the
The
90s.
90s. Yeah, I definitely like all that. But
Yeah.
like Chad said, controversy acknowledge.
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah. That's not mine. That was Pete Holmes. Yeah, scandal noted. If you're going to talk about something that's you just say scandal noted.
Being told that movie called Fat Camp.
Camp.
So
Yeah, there you go.
I was correct. I just didn't know it.
Yeah, the movie where he goes to fat camp. Yeah, it's called Fat Camp.
Yeah.
Who would have thought?
Makes
On the
sense.
nose.
Oh, Heavyweights. Thank you. My brother coming in clutch. That was the name of the movie.
Oh, heavyweights.
Heavyweights. Yeah.
Oh.
Not Fat Camp. They went to Fat Camp.
Because they were heavyweights.
Yes. Here we go.
All right.
Oh, it's great.
So we got Fresh Prince of Bel-Air coming
I
up
mean-
against the reboot of Land of the Lost. Remember we saw Land of the Lost in the 70s?
Yeah.
That was the
yeah.
dinosaur one, right?
That is the dinosaur one. This one looks a bit better. It doesn't look like a raft floating in front of a green screen.
Right.
The
That's part of
song
its
is
charm.
much better too, but everybody's familiar with.
I mean, this. Come on now. Yeah. Now, everybody knows who's gonna win.
I've
this
never
one.
heard this song. This song sounds
Now
garbage.
this is a story,
It's a story all about how-
got flipped, turned upside down, and I'd like to take a minute, just sit right there. I'll tell you how I became the prince of a town called Bel Air.
Oh, Bel-Air.
So this is like Gilligan's Island, where the show is laid out for you in the theme song. I like this.
So wait, was episode 1 him just already in Bel Air?
Yeah,
Or
I
did
think
it
you
ever
arrived.
show? Did it ever show him like get in a fight?
Chilling out, maxing, relaxing, all cool and all shooting some b-ball outside of the school when a couple of guys who were up to no good started making trouble in my neighborhood.
Oh, no,
I
it's
got
the
in one
intro.
little
Yeah,
fight
I guess
and my
that's the
mom got
intro.
scared and said, "You're moving with your auntie and uncle in Bel Air." I begged and pleaded with her day after day, but she packed my suitcase and sent me on my way. She gave me a kiss and then she gave me my ticket. I put my Walkman on and said I might as well kick it. First class, yo, this is bad. Drinking orange juice out of a champagne glass. Is this what the people of Bel Air
She
living
tried to
like?
look down the soda's shirt.
Yeah,
This might
not-
be all
not
right.
acceptable.
I whistled for a cab, and when it came near, the license plate said fresh and it had dice in the mirror. If anything, I could say that this cab was rare, but I thought, man, forget it. Yo, home's the Bel Air.
Quincy Jones, rest in peace.
All right.
So what
this
was
is
the
where
lore-
this is where the song. This is like the extended cut.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So what was the lore reason as to why his auntie and uncle is so rich and live in Bel Air?
I don't think they ever explained that. They just.
Yeah, I
I
don't
think
know
the
what
whole
Uncle
concept
Phil
was laid out
did.
right there.
That was a
I'm
big
sure-
ass house, yeah.
I'm sure I talked about it in the show, but I don't know off the top of my head what Uncle Phil did for work.
And they had a butler.
They did.
Yeah.
Jeffrey. I love Jeffrey.
What was Uncle Phil's job in Fresh Prince? He was a lawyer and a judge.
Well, there you go. Oh, that's right. Yeah, he was. I remember him being a judge.
All right.
Yeah.
Coming up against the better version of Land of the Lost.
Better theme song or
Yes, overall.
that is a sport utility vehicle, man.
See, dinos look better.
I don't know about
It's
that.
still, if they're not stop. Well, I was gonna say they're not stop motion, but maybe they are. Okay.
What the hell is E.T. doing there?
They had like
Monkey Boy.
They had like a monkey friend. They had a cave woman, and they had a weird little dinosaur alien thing.
Wait, so hold on. They just fell into the ground, live in this land of the lost, and never went back, or were they?
Yeah, they're stuck
actively
there.
Trying?
No, that's where they're stuck.
But
They
were
live in
they
the land of the
actively
lost.
trying to get out of the land of the lost, or?
I don't know. I don't know.
Also,
This was like a Gilligan's Island situation where they're like, let's try to constantly find our way home. I think this was more of a Robinson Crusoe to like we're resigned
on an
to living
adventure after
here.
that,
We're
yeah.
stuck.
Yeah.
But
How did they get gas for the car? Or were they like actively
Fossil fuels,
killing-
man. They're
I was gonna
all
say,
the
were they
dinosaurs
actively
you could
killing
ever want to
dinosaurs?
burn. Sid and Marty Krofft, this is still their show. They still own the rights. They're still in charge of it.
okay. I think that's a no-brainer. Who won that one?
Yeah,
then?
Fresh Prince.
Fresh Prince is good. I gotta throw my hat in for Land of the Lost because it's pretty
Did
good.
you guys
but-
ever see the Fresh Prince reboot a few years ago?
No.
No, didn't bother
Yeah,
with it.
It was supposed to be like a dramatic reboot, and I was like, yeah, nobody cares.
It was a
Yeah, no-
sitcom. Like, don't. That's the same thing that I said about the Wednesday show. I was like, this is not what Addams Family is. Addams Family is a comedy. I don't want to see you turning this into.
What was Wednesday about? Was it a serious show or like scary or?
It was like a drama, wasn't it?
I don't
Winston,
know,
did you
that's,
watch
that's
Wednesday?
That's Winston's demo.
I never watched it. I wasn't a. I didn't. Care
I just
about
knew
it
it wasn't a comedy, and I went, I don't want to be involved. I'm okay. We're looking at two very '90s rap theme songs.
Wow.
We
This
look-
I was gonna say right here is that if you want to, that's perfect 90s
Yeah,
sound.
I say all that is better, but that's just me.
I'm going Fresh Prince of Bel-Air just because I mean that was this it's stylized and then I don't know what came first, that or parents just don't understand, but the video looked like the intro to the show. I mean it's iconic.
Yes.
I guess also with this one we have
Listen,
to go
this is
scandal
all being
noted.
judged on music and theme song ability, and it has to go to Fresh Prince.
Yeah.
It has to.
This,
I love all that theme song.
I mean, Fresh Prince is more recognizable, I guess, but like, I don't know.
I mean, it was a big deal.
Yeah, but I think the better song is all that. But it's I mean, they're both good, so I'm not hating regardless. But yeah.
All right, so there's our first quarterfinalist here.
The quarterfinals.
Oh,
what do we got here? Oh man.
2 cartoons.
See, that's good.
Ooh,
That's a good pair up.
Dexter.
One not very kid friendly, and we're watching that one first.
Loved Ren and Stimpy. so
Never
much.
seen this actually.
Oh, it's so funny.
What are they? Dogs?
Yes.
Ren is a dog, Stimpy's a cat.
Oh God, why? are they so
Chihuahua and a
ugly?
cat. It's just a gross show, and like anytime anything gross happened, they do like this real extreme close-up zoom.
Oh, I
It's
know exactly
great.
what you're talking about. Yeah.
It's great.
Very.
Got this real like bluesy
Fishy.
jazz intro.
Yeah. I don't know how to explain it, but this like animation gives me like the ick. Like I hate it so much.
It's a real specific animation style.
And the
And
coloring too. You know what I mean?
It's like it's ingrained and burned into my brain
Yeah.
for nostalgia's sake. I love it.
Oh,
Yeah.
The new style of Mickey Mouse cartoons oftentimes reminds me of Ren and Stimpy because they'll
Really?
oftentimes like zoom in and do stuff, and I'm like, that's absolutely a Ren and Stimpy
Yeah.
gross zoom in.
Yeah.
Oh
Um,
God.
Yeah, it was on. Where did you watch it? I watched it on MTV. It was on MTV late at night.
I watched it on Nickelodeon.
Oh, okay.
It
Because
was late at
Viacom
night?
owned both stations, and eventually it moved over there.
Never saw it, so I can't say that. And-
Absolutely
yeah.
hilarious, disturbing and hilarious.
Loved it.
Yeah.
Gives you things like the log commercial and the famous board game Don't Whiz on the Electric Fence.
And Powdered Toast Man.
And Powdered Toast Man. Love him. And the horse that goes, no sir, I don't like it.
Right.
That was quite possibly like anytime he came on, like the fits of laughter. That guy killed me, man, Mr. Horse.
Yeah.
Oh. Yeah, I don't even know how you can explain it, Winston. You just have to watch it.
Right.
You would probably say it's brain rot, but it's absolutely hysterical.
It's definitely 90s brain rods for sure.
yeah.
Yes. Now this is very late 90s, but 90s
I remember
nonetheless.
watching this as a kid. So.
See, I've never seen this. I mean, I know what it is, but
Another instrumental. There's no words to this.
it's very Looney Tunes vibe.
It reminds me of the Batman theme song because it's all just orchestrated. Yeah.
Yes, Batman makes Looney Tunes. That's
Andy Tartakovsky, also a very specific looking art style because he did.
I was gonna say,
Dexter.
did they also do Powerpuff Girls?
He did
'Cause that-
Powerpuff.
I believe so.
Powerpuff Girls. He did
Powerpuff, not Powderpuff.
a very well known like Clone Wars miniseries for Star Wars. And everything has that very specific.
Oh, that's right.
Tartakovsky
Yeah.
look.
I love that. I know exactly what you're talking about too.
So we've got kind of a classical kind of sounding one with Dexter. We've got a very blues rockabilly.
I gotta go
Stimpy.
Ren and Stimpy just because I love that show.
I like Dexter off of the fact that it's not very like orchestra.
It's up to you, Tony.
Put Tony in the hot seat. Are you
Look.
kidding?
Look at him. Look at him, you idiot.
Look at chat all said Dexter.
No,
Now-
man. Look
Oh
at
my
Tony's
God.
name.
Now
Winston.
the very serious,
That's biased though.
the very serious vibe of Dexter's theme song doesn't fit the rest of the show.
Well, the show is Dexter being serious and everyone around him like are idiots.
Sometimes a lot of him
Also-
being goofy too.
Yeah. Also, Dexter's mom was like extremely thick in that show for some reason.
Yeah,
Yeah,
like most cartoon moms.
Yeah. Yeah.
Unnecessarily sexy, huh?
Yes. Shout out on Cass from Big Hero 6, man. Saw that recently, man.
Mrs.
Well, the hype
Incredible. I mean, Jimmy Neutron's mom. You look at all of them; they're all the same.
Yeah.
Jimmy Turner's
Yeah.
mom. Yeah.
Yep.
Oh man. So these I've never seen either one of these.
I've seen Hey Arnold, never seen Sister Sister.
This is a TGIF show, man. ABC. Thank goodness it's Friday.
90s TV show.
Oh, of course.
Yeah. The
In living color.
yes.
What do you think they're up to nowadays?
Oh, these
Wait,
girls.
is this Tia Tamara?
It is.
There you go.
Yeah. Oh my God, it is Tia Tamara.
Which one's which?
Tamara is the one in the green shirt.
This is
Decade.
very Global Village Coffee House aesthetic. for anybody that cares. Boy, yeah. This is like if you would go look at what like original Starbucks aesthetic is. This is what it looks like. There you
Never
go.
heard that. Wow.
It's
I'm
good.
trying to-
Again, super 90s sounding
It's
as
so
well.
90s.
Yeah. I'm trying to remember if Tia and Tamara was in anything else, but like, I don't know.
Yeah, I
Maybe
think they were in several things. I mean,
Yeah.
But you couldn't
I
name
know-
them. You didn't know Sister Sister.
I didn't
well,
know
that's what I
Sister
mean.
Sister,
But I know who the two of those were. And, you know,
Yeah,
Right. It's
I
it's
was-
weird that it's just like I know their names,
Yeah.
I know them
Yeah.
to see them, couldn't tell you anything they're in.
Right.
Well, I know
Not at
their
all.
name from the Doja Cat song, but is that but yeah.
What?
Yeah, Doja Cat has a song called Tia Tamara.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
That's funny.
All right, moving on to another Nickelodeon show.
Hey Arnold. I dig this, man.
It's a vibe.
Oh yeah, man.
Yeah.
But they're like using the show's about them living in New York and going to school and dealing with friends and stuff. But they're using a lot of sounds of the street,
Yeah.
clapping. It's like the
The
horns are
footsteps.
very horn section very reminiscent of car horns.
Football head. Oh yeah.
Yeah. Oh my God. Yeah. Shout out to your brother, Tony. I was just gonna say the fact that I love Arnold's bedroom. He has the dopest bedroom in all of like cartoon history.
Like that weird remote control couch.
Yeah. A freaking goated bedroom.
Oh, see, this is where I was moving away. I'm watching Ren and Stimpy at night on MTV, but I don't watch any of these shows. That's funny.
Yeah.
Oh,
We
Hey
got-
Arnold for me, man. That was a
Yeah, Hey
jam.
Arnold was a banger.
It's that's a clean sweep. Hey Arnold's moving on. It's a good one. Sister Sister is real good. It's real catchy, and it's way 90s, but it's
Hey Arnold is.
Oh,
Hey
so
Arnold
Hey
is the
Arnold's
better
funky.
theme song.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. Ooh,
It's Hey Arnold. I don't care. Hey Arnold.
Hey Arnold or Ren and Stimpy.
I'm gonna have to. If we're going song alone, I mean, I've professed how much I love Ren and Stimpy, but Hey Arnold's that was a jam. That was a pleasant surprise.
It's a good
Tony?
song, and again, it fits the show. Hey Arnold's moving on, and we've got Hey Arnold versus Fresh Prince.
Ooh, man.
Mm.
I'm
I
gonna
like
have to
Fresh
go.
Prince more.
I'm gonna have to go Fresh Prince just because that was iconic.
Yeah.
I keep using that word, but it's true.
Winston,
I said Fresh Prince. Despite how much I love Arnold's little glass roof bedroom.
yeah,
Yeah.
good
And despite
song.
the controversy that surrounded Will Smith.
It is Will Smith's character in it.
What
Like-
was Will Smith controversy?
Are you kidding me?
That his wife cheated on him?
No, man. Do you not remember him getting up on stage and smacking Chris Rock? Remember that?
I mean, it is what it is. Like he was disrespecting his wife, you know?
He was making a joke. He's a comedian.
Yeah, about her being bald from a sickness though. Like, I'm not justifying it. I understand why he did it. is what I'm
Okay,
saying.
yes. Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Moving
yeah.
on, we've got small children's TV. We got preschool TV. Two
Oh,
different
man.
shows with somebody in a large suit.
And
but,
somebody in a large house.
Bear in the Big Blue House. This is a good one.
I can already tell this is like nightmare fuel.
This guy's huge. Yeah. My kids watch this,
This
a
was a
little bit.
Disney Channel one.
Yeah. Bear's an impressive character here.
How did he afford this place? What was the mortgage?
To the Blue House.
Hello, I'm the small mouse.
Things to do.
Fun for you.
Howdy from the Big Bear. Want some fun?
Here's where.
Just for you.
All is new in the House of Blue. Lots of room at our house.
Catch the moon at our house.
Kitchen's here. Bathroom's there.
Attic full of stuff here.
A lemur somewhere?
Pillows full of fun.
Yeah.
There it is.
Just for you in the House of Blue.
Every character is cute except for the bear itself.
Blue House. Welcome, welcome, welcome.
He would do this fun thing where he'd get real close to the camera and sniff you.
Oh god.
And boy, did that just delight small children in the 90s.
Bear sounds like Gonzo, kind of.
Yeah. Again, I asked, what does the bear do to afford that mortgage? Like that's
He built the house. It doesn't matter. He owns it.
fair
Not
enough.
the bank.
Yeah, yeah. Fair enough.
Now the song that haunted millions.
Again,
Yeah.
I was part of the fan mail club. I was. This
You were the
was
target
this
demo,
was
yeah.
my. Oh
Yeah.
boy, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, I fucking love this.
The paper tracking.
Yeah.
Barney is a dinosaur from our imagination.
Oh, come on, it's Yankee
Oh,
Doodle
what is
Dandy.
this though? I don't know these
This
kids.
is like the new one. The other original was slower. This is like the updated version. There was two versions.
Barney's friends are big and small. They come from
I think
lots
this
of
was
places.
post-Coke,
After
not
school,
pre-Coke
they meet
Barney.
to play and
This was
sing
after
and
me.
happy
I don't
days.
recognize these children.
Barney shows us lots of things like how to play pretend.
Was it Yankee Doodle Dandy when you
ABCs
saw
and
it?
1, 2, 3s and how to be a friend. Barney comes
Yankee
to play
Doodle
with
came
us
to town.
whenever we may need him. Barney can be your friend too if you just make believe him.
And called it macaroni.
Okay, so this was actually the Barney I grew up on, not the original.
Okay.
I've seen the original, but like this was the one I watched more.
See,
consistently.
Now
I was thinking
take
of the "I
that-
love you, you love me"
That's
song.
the end. That's
Yeah.
the end.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
So take that with a grain of salt, because this was Winston's version, apparently. Mine was the one before this, but there was one before that where he was a very, very dark purple. It was called
Yeah.
Barney and the Backyard Gang.
Right.
That's the original, and I think that was more of a like local TV show, and then it grew and it got on PBS, and it was what most people think of, and then this is like the new kids cast.
Right.
Tony watched the cable access version, I guess.
I did. I had a couple VHS of
That's
the.
why
Like,
he was in the VIP club, right?
Yeah. I had like a couple VHS tapes of the original, because I go back and watch it. And I'm like, he looks weird, and I don't like it. And then I just go watch the ones that I did like.
I was gonna say, dude, do they still make these type of show for kids nowadays? I don't. I mean, I don't watch kid
think
programming.
they kind of do. I think they're a lot more 3D animated stuff.
Right, but that's what I'm saying. I don't think there's a giant character of some guy in a costume type thing.
Or a lot
anymore,
of. Yeah, I don't think there's as many puppet kind of shows
Yeah.
anymore. Yeah, I don't know.
Right. Well, R.I.P. to him, but yeah.
Yeah, it's like again,
Sad.
it's probably nostalgia, but there's
Yeah.
something about that style of a kid's show that it's just like, oh,
Yeah.
this is nice.
Apparently-
There's just something about a giant grown man in like a bird suit. I don't know.
Do we like the
right.
man in the bear suit or the man in the dinosaur suit?
I like the man in the purple dinosaur suit because
I'm
he
gonna have
does
to go-
coke.
The what?
He doesn't, but it's okay.
Was that like an urban legend?
Yes.
Yeah, remember the urban legend was he hit coke in his tail? We talked about this on our podcast. Somebody linked the.
That's right. I forgot. I
episode.
kind of purged all things Barney from my brain. I'm just because I don't care for Barney. I'm gonna go with Bear in the Big Blue House. But I think Tony's gonna Tony. We know where Tony's voting, so
Yeah.
we'll just move the purple one on.
Barney sums it up. Barney
Yeah.
does sort of be like, and this is the show.
You're right. Bear in the Big Blue House just feel like a.
He tells you the setting, and it's like, hey, we're on a house, and it's like,
Yeah.
we thank you.
But
that's
it feels
the
like
name
a
of the show.
fever
I get it.
dream, though. You know what I mean? Like it's not very children oriented in my
But you
opinion.
got the Barney is singing the tune of Yankee Doodle Dandy.
Now,
and
if you
just
ask me
changed the
which
lyrics.
show I prefer better, I might say Bear.
Okay.
Bear was the better show.
But you were a VIP member of Barney.
I
though.
was.
How do you
Traitor.
think Barney would feel if he knows you said that?
Be all right.
Probably do like 3 line of coke for you. That's
Stargate
70 shows.
SG1 and 70s show.
Yep.
What Stargates?
Let's go to some sci-fi. So there was a movie called Stargate.
Mhm.
And this was the like spin-off TV show. It lasted for 10 seasons.
Wow.
Had
gee.
2 spin-off shows of its own. Very, very popular show.
How is it so popular? But this is the first time I've ever heard of it. Like that's so crazy. Oh, that looks badass.
That's
What?
the Stargate, and there was all of these hieroglyphics around the outside, and you could
MacGyver.
Oh, that's
rearrange
MacGyver?
them, and there's like 5 locks on it. So each you're gonna get a 5 symbol combination, and they would take you to different places in other galaxies. So that guy was in the movie, Michael Shanks. I'm gonna see.
This is
That
badass.
guy's
Oh,
from
Christopher
the-
Judge? That's God of War.
Yeah, he's like he's like an alien guy from like a weird Egyptian civilization planet from the movie. Yeah, I would highly suggest watching the movie and see if you like it, because you'd probably like this. It was a good movie.
Was it movie first, then series? Right?
Yes.
You said.
Mhm.
I mean,
Yeah.
that was that was cinematic intro.
Yeah. It's
No,
sort of
that's
an
super cool.
orchestral thing for a serious sci-fi show.
That was like a movie trailer.
Got
Vibe to it. Okay, now paired with that 70s show.
a sitcom.
Oh, scandal noted, like Chad
Yes.
said.
There you go. Candle noted on this one for sure.
Oh, is that Meg right there?
Yes, it is. It's Cheech or Tommy Chung. I mean,
Oh, he was from 70s show?
you know what this reminds me of? The Drew Carey Show. Hello, Cleveland, and they're all yelling too.
Was
Yeah.
the show taking place in Wisconsin?
Yes.
Clearly.
Mm-hmm.
Only thing that ever came out of Wisconsin, if we're being honest. Sort of like Ohio. There's not much going on.
They're
up there.
very close together. Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go with that '70s show.
Really?
Yeah, it's fun. It's a fun intro.
I'm going with Stargate. That's Stargate bangers. Like that was, I don't know. I like the theatrics of it.
Yeah, I never watched that '70s show.
Really?
I've seen it here and there,
was
but I've
so
never watched
good.
it. Yeah,
It's really, really good.
Despite
My wife's...
it being called, no, sorry, go ahead.
No, go ahead.
I was gonna say, despite being called the '70s show, it was aired in the '90s. Like, I
Yes.
don't know.
Well,
It's
yeah,
a
because
throwback to the
everything
70s.
is,
It
remember,
took
2
place in the
decades
70s.
before.
Ah,
That's why you're
okay.
getting like Austin Powers in the 90s calling back to the 70s.
I see.
Yeah.
Okay, that makes more sense.
'60s.
Yeah.
Austin Powers was the '60s.
60s,
Oh,
70s,
right.
My
That's true. As the sequels went on, he went in. Yeah, that's true.
My wife's gonna kill me, but I'm going 70s show.
Oh,
What?
wow.
Yeah.
Wow, you guys
You
are
big
actual
Stargate fan?
haters.
Oh, it was a good theme song, man. Everybody's in the car jamming and yelling.
Listen, it's very good, but it doesn't get me excited to watch the show.
I want you to know, Tony, your wife just announced you will be sleeping on the couch tonight.
The comfy couch.
Yeah. But she gave the like Stargate watch order in the chat.
She's just telling you how much there was. There was the movie,
okay.
then SG-1, there was Stargate Atlantis, Stargate Universe.
I mean, you like sci-fi, man. She's helping you out.
Yeah,
That was
fair
like
enough.
her
Recommended
family
viewing.
show growing up. The
that's
reason
cool.
I know there's 10 seasons because I'm looking at all the box sets in front of me right now.
Oh man,
Um,
Winston, you could. Well, you got to watch Ghostbusters first.
Yeah, no.
Yeah.
I might
Tony's
just
not
watch it
letting you.
tonight.
He's not letting.
I
you go
know,
down.
right?
more
I put on Cat
children's
Dog.
programming. Going with a nonsensical one first.
Wasn't Cat Dog like another one of those shows, kind of like what's it called, Stimpy, where it's like adult humor more?
Not really. Not nearly as much as when it's Stimpy.
Kind of looks like it though.
No blue buzzard, no three-eyed frog, just a feline canine little cat dog. Cat dog. Cat dog.
Cat Dog.
This is more of a look of like Rocco's Modern Life that we saw earlier.
Man, this song kind of bangs though. A little country.
Very country.
Yeah.
That reminds me of Rawhide.
Yes.
Yeah, it does sound like Rawhide.
The mouse's name? Winston.
Oh, really? That's where he. Oh, so this is where he was from. I never figured out where Winston the mouse came
Yes.
from.
Yeah, it was from Cat Dog.
So here's my question: how does Cat Dog poop?
well, you saw when something
The
went in
hairball.
one end, it came out the other. So just let your imagination run wild there.
God, that's disgusting.
Yeah. Did you ever see that South Park episode where they
Yes.
sit on everything?
You
Yeah,
want
kind of
the
like that.
cuttlefish and asparagus,
Yeah.
or the vanilla paste?
Followed by classic educational programming. Bill Nye.
Oh,
Love Bill
hell
Nye the
yeah!
Science
Everyone
Guy.
knows Bill Nye.
Wait, so Brian, did you watch Bill Nye? I feel like this was like way out of your age range. No, at that point.
I didn't get to see it in school, but I have watched some because it was just so funny. The quick editing and the snaps
Yeah.
here and there is just
Inertia is a property of matter. T minus 7 seconds.
Watched a lot of this in school.
there was there was one. So when I worked at Disney, they had like the Disney Credit Union, and it was this huge building, and they had this massive sundial inside of it. And it was like almost this tower, and it, had the and I remember watching Bill Nye, and he was in there a couple of times, like filming bits of the show. And I was like, I've been there. I know exactly where that is. Yeah, but no, we didn't, he was not cool enough to be, or like around enough when I was in school. So yeah, I just saw them after. Just watched them because they were funny. They were educational, but just the way they were
Yeah.
done were super interesting.
Yeah.
My experience with Bill Nye was like the only time you ever watched Bill Nye was when the teacher were too lazy to teach, and they just
Right.
throw like 10 episodes on in a row, just call it a day. Yeah, that was it.
It
I mean,
makes
he made-
it
yeah.
makes sense to me that it was a Disney show, because it fell right in line with like the idea of Epcot. It was that edutainment.
Yeah, but you know what's crazy? I never knew it was Disney until just now, where I saw the Disney sign on it.
I don't know if Disney bought it or if
I
it was
think they
like
bought
an
it. Yeah, I
ABC
think
if
he
it was
said-
an
yeah.
ABC show.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I don't know.
I think, well, yeah, the Disney did not start it, but yeah, they acquired
right.
it.
We like
Um,
Cat Dog. We like Bill Nye.
If we're going
like
to
Bill Nye.
song, I'm gonna have to go Cat Dog.
Really? Oh, Cat Dog had that twang though. I kind of liked
Yeah.
it. Yeah. No, I switch. I like Cat Dog.
All right. I'll say Bill Nye just to give another answer, but Cat Dog's moving along.
Cat Dog was really cool. Twang, the little twang to it. All right, what is this? What's Home Improvement?
Oh, we'll just finish this up. I keep changing how I'm doing it, but it doesn't matter. Home Improvement, Step by Step. See ya,
Tim Meadows.
See ya. Not Tim Meadows.
They're not Tim Meadows.
Let's see if he recognizes who it is.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Not Tim Meadows.
Tim Allen? Who's that?
The Santa Claus.
From where?
From the movie The Santa Claus.
I've never seen The Santa Claus.
He's also.
I know what we're talking about on our Christmas episode.
Buzz Lightyear.
Yes.
Oh, Tim Allen's the voice of Buzz.
Hold on. Do we recognize this?
Jonathan Taylor
JTT?
Thomas? Who?
Oh my gosh. We've got a whole episode, Brian. The mullet on that last kid. Boy.
So hold on, what was the show about? Were they just like fixing the house?
Have you ever seen the or heard of the show This Old House?
Nope.
Of course not. There's no way he's heard of This Old House.
Brian, you know This Old House.
Of
Please?
course.
Thank
Oh
you.
yeah. Oh my
Or
gosh, I watched
hold
that
on.
with my dad all the time.
Winston. Bob Vila?
Nope.
Ah!
Yeah, I know.
You keep asking me these knowing I don't know them. Come on,
Dang
guys.
it. They were like these home improvement shows where they would show you how to do woodworking and plumbing and stuff like that. This was a show where Tim Allen was one of these people. He had a show called Tool Time that he was a TV personality where him and his buddy Al would do home improvement projects on TV.
A lot of very male stereotyped jokes too.
Yes.
Oh, okay.
He had the famous neighbor.
Winston. Wasn't his
No,
name?
it wasn't.
Winston?
No.
What was his name? His neighbor's name?
Wilson.
Wilson, not Winston.
Wilson. And he
Yeah,
showed
thank
up.
you.
He was constantly getting advice or talking to Wilson, but you only saw this much of Wilson.
Wait, why?
Because
the
he
fence.
lived on the other side of the fence.
Oh, that's
So
hilarious.
you only ever
actually.
saw this much of Wilson. Yeah.
Never got to see his face.
Nobody ever knew
That's
what he
so
looked
funny.
like.
Oh, that's hilarious.
But yeah, that was on for several seasons. Yeah, because
But
Tim
they
Allen
do
was a stand-up.
He had a weird thing where he'd go, So that weird noise at the beginning and the end of the theme song is
like
Tim
his-
Allen, and it was
his
like part of his
catchphrase, I guess.
character. Yeah.
Oh, jeez.
I think it was like the dumb man ape sort of like mentality. It was
I
like
guess so.
I think a lot of like masculine man cave humor.
All right. Followed by a
I think this is super 90s sounding.
yes.
Season 5.
Yeah, we're season 1 now. Oh my god, this is so 90s.
Patrick Duffy.
Oh man, he was on Dallas. Oh, Chrissy from Three's Company.
I mean, this is a good cast, is it?
What's his name? Sasha.
Sasha Baron Cohen.
Fair enough.
Step by step, day by day, we start over. Different hands of
What the hell?
deeper we fall, the stronger we stay.
He was a nerd. Children.
Does this kid live at the theme park or something?
No, that's just where the. I couldn't even tell you what theme park that is. Don't know. This is
Never saw that show ever.
This is a Family
never- yeah.
Matters, Full House type
Yeah.
family.
Yeah, I was gonna
sitcom.
say I've never heard of like that show, nor have I ever seen it. Or
Neither of
has
those
it
songs
ever...
are very good.
Yeah, I was just gonna say this might be the worst part. Like this is the worst matchup of all our
Some
brackets.
of matchups are hard. Some of them are bad
Some
hard.
are,
You know,
like-
What-
I'll go with
know,
go with Home Improvement.
Yeah, me too. Just because it's stupid.
I was gonna go step by step. It was a more of a song for me, but
I mean, it was, but
Home
Home
Improvement,
Improvement
moving
was
on.
just It was just noise, which I like.
Home Improvement.
All
Moving
right.
on. We're looking at Cat Dog versus Home Improvement.
Come
What
on,
are these
man.
brackets?
Cat Dog. It's
Brian?
Cat Dog.
Cat Dog.
Yeah, you're gonna have to go Cat Dog. It's not even that great.
You see, I know Step by Step was a bad show because Family Guy never referenced them.
Barney versus That 70s Show.
70s Show. No
Really?
question.
Barney. It's Barney for me.
Oh,
Come on, Tony. What?
Yeah.
Hand over your VIP club membership right now. You don't deserve it.
It would
I
be
do.
it would be a badge of honor if I still had that, but I don't. 70s Show versus Cat Dog.
Cat
ooh,
Dog. The little country cat dog sound just hit different.
I'm going 70s Show.
Come on, Tony.
It's up to you, Tony.
Cat dog.
What's chat saying?
Chad don't saying nothing.
They have no opinion either.
Chat.
Some of these are some weak choices.
Chad, donate $5 if you think it's cat dog. We should set up a a donation link to where like if they
So
want to
you can fight
overturn.
for
No.
votes.
If they want to overturn like a
That's,
certain
called
what's it
that's
called?
bribery, Winston.
Yeah, but think about it. If they send us $5, whatever they say goes.
Pay to
great
play,
idea.
man. Yeah.
We're looking at
that's
for
that's
a
a good
final.
that's a good pair up.
That
I'm
70s
going for
Show versus Fresh Prince of Bel-Air.
Fresh Prince.
Fresh Prince.
Fresh
Yeah,
Prince.
Fresh Flint.
Fresh Prince. Moving on. That is our last finalist of the 90s. Hey, thanks for listening. If you like this and you're not listening to the podcast, how'd you find this? Why are you here? We have a podcast that we do. Check us out. It's called the XYZ Podcast, XWHY. We do weird stuff like this occasionally, every 2.5 months. Hopefully sooner. Winston streams almost every night now on our Twitch channel. You can find us on Twitch at Podcast XYZ.
Come hang out.
You can send us emails for the podcast at podcastxyz.gmail.com, and you can visit our home on the web to find where you can find the podcast and all kind of other things like our merch store at podcastxyz.podbean.com. Winston, I really think you should change the name of your gaming series to Winston is Bad at Games.
Yeah,
I think it would be a good. I think it would be just a good series for whatever you're playing.
I would watch that.
Yeah.
I would stop on that
Right?
if I didn't know what it was.
Yeah.
So you can find Winston's Bad at Games on our Twitch channel. You can find Winston's Watch and Listen list on our website. A lot of Winston-centric things, but
Yeah.
it's okay.
I'm the personality here.
If you like this, please tell other people what we're doing and where to find us. But with that, we'll see everybody next time.
So you guys
Bye.